Have you ever looked at someone who seems unshakably strong, someone who carries the weight of others, who always has answers, who never seems to falter, and wondered, what's really going on underneath? Why is it that the people we see as the strongest sometimes break the hardest when no one's watching? Today I want to explore a truth we rarely talk about, that the strongest people are often the most fragile. Behind the achievements, the leadership, the confidence, there's often a hidden vulnerability, a quiet battle no one else sees. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden struggles of high achievers and leaders, look into the psychology of the masks they wear, and explore why strength and fragility often coexist in the very same person. Stay with me until the end, because this message might not only change the way you see others, but the way you see yourself. From a young age, we're taught what strength looks like. It's resilience. It's power. It's being able to handle everything life throws at you without flinching. We see it in leaders, in celebrities, in people who rise above challenges and seem untouchable. They're admired. They're respected. They're expected to lead, to protect, to never show weakness. But there's something we don't often realize. That image of strength is often a carefully constructed wall. Think about people like athletes at the top of their game, CEOs of massive companies, or even parents who hold their families together through every crisis. They carry a weight that few others can see. And because they're strong, people assume they'll always handle it. But strength, as we've defined it, doesn't leave room for vulnerability. And that's where the cracks begin to form. Carl Jung called it the persona, the mask we wear in society. It's the version of ourselves we show to the world, shaped by roles and expectations. For high achievers, this mask becomes even more rigid. If you're a leader, you're supposed to have answers. If you're successful, you're supposed to be confident. If people look up to you, you're supposed to always be okay. So they build the mask. They hide their doubts. They hide their pain. Because showing cracks might make others lose trust or question their capability. And over time, the mask becomes so tightly attached that it's hard to tell where the persona ends and the real person begins. But here's the thing. Behind every mask is a human being. A person who feels fear, insecurity, loneliness, exhaustion. And the more they hide it, the heavier it becomes. What most people don't see is that the same people who look the strongest are often carrying invisible burdens. They're driven by perfectionism, they fear failure, not just for themselves, but for everyone who relies on them. They feel isolated because they're the strong one. People go to them for help, but rarely ask them how they're doing. Their struggles stay behind closed doors. And over time, this emotional weight can lead to burnout, anxiety, depression. Some of the world's most admired figures have silently battled these inner struggles while appearing unbreakable to the outside world. It's not weakness, it's human, but it's a part of strength we rarely acknowledge. Here's the paradox. The very qualities that make someone strong, empathy, sensitivity, responsibility, commitment, are also what make them fragile. Because they care deeply. They carry more than just their own emotions. They carry the emotions of others. They push themselves harder, expect more from themselves, take on more than most would dare. That kind of strength comes with a cost. And inside, there's often a quiet, tender part that longs to put the weight down. True strength isn't about being invincible. It's about holding both the power and the vulnerability, the courage and the fear. It's about standing tall while quietly bleeding inside, and still showing up for others. If you're someone who's always been seen as the strong one, maybe this resonates with you. Maybe you've worn the mask so long that you've forgotten what it feels like to take it off. But here's what I've learned. Acknowledging your fragility doesn't make you weak. It makes you real. We need to let go of the idea that strength means never needing help, never breaking down, never admitting struggle. True strength is being able to say, I'm not okay right now. It's being able to ask for support, to show the parts of ourselves that are still healing, still hurting. And if you're looking at someone you admire, someone you've always thought of as strong, remember, they're human too. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is simply ask them, how are you, really? I want to leave you with a question. What masks are you wearing? And what would happen if you took them off? If this video made you think, I'd love to hear your reflections in the comments below. And if you know someone who's always been the strong one, maybe this is a message they need to hear too. Feel free to share it with them. Thank you for watching,